world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive. You know where to find me tonight. You know where to find me tonight. When you feel the world is over, when you say you're feeling lonely, if you ever need a shoulder, you know where to find me. Stop chasing all the city lights, breathe me in, go on and take your bite, count on me to make you come alive.
Hello everyone and welcome back for Bouncy Bouncy Part 4. Now, we had left our adventures last week, crashed the desktop, so let's go straight into this point here. I have two save files after recovering from last week. We have the 412, which is just before it crashed, and a 416, which is just after the crash. So hopefully it doesn't go wrong today, but like we were saying the other day, that it seems that this game has like crashed on every stream, I think, just about. So I have to try and remember to save as frequently as possible. Right, let's turn that on, and we'll tap this. For a brief second, I thought it had crashed again. Just move my microphone down a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to do a quick volume check, shall we?
Nico?
Yes, George?
Their voices sound alright. Ooh, what's that there? Oh yeah, let's keep saving it, yeah. Oh.
What the heck was that? What's going on? Those guys are terrified. It's only one man. Why are they running?
George, quickly. Someone is coming up in the elevator.
Oh no, it's Cesaro.
Got his girlfriend too.
Nico, we don't have time to get past the elevator. Find somewhere to hide.
It's definitely like the transition to the animations, isn't it? That's causing all the grief. Uh-oh.
Ah, Stobart. I have had enough of you and your meddling girlfriend.
That's a shame. Oh, by the way, I adored the show.
So glad you could come. Goodbye.
Well, that's a good start.
What the heck was that? What's going on? Those guys are
And you
terrified.
can't skip any of these bits, can you?
It's only one man. Why are they running?
George, quickly. Someone is coming up in the elevator.
Oh no, it's Cesaro.
Got his girlfriend too.
Still need to
Nico,
check the credits
we
on
don't
these
have
to see
time to
whether
get
or not
past
it's
the elevator. Find somewhere to hide.
the same voice, the same person doing the voice for Nico across them.
What is he doing here? How did he get past all the guards?
The men are weak. They don't understand what is at stake.
Wait here a moment. We shall see what happens next.
They're going to stand perfectly still.
Petra! There they are! Kill them!
Quick, George, this way.
And this next cutscene bit is where it crashed last week.
Not fast enough, Blondie.
Damn you!
It's a different Nico in every game.
George, I'll hold the doors to stop the elevator going back down. See if you can find another way of keeping the doors open.
There was a fuse box, wasn't there? Maybe we can pull the fuse out. That was somewhere down here. It was in here, wasn't it?
It was the fuse box for the theater. It looked very old and very dangerous.
Can we get around there? So we can't do anything with it. Found the metal rod in it.
Not this time.
Bottle opener?
That wouldn't work here.
Maybe we drag the dead body and put it in the gap so it just keeps on closing the door on it. Maybe we could use the metal bar. Maybe that goes between the doors to stop them from closing.
He wasn't carrying anything. He'd already been searched by someone else. It was the mutilated body of one of Cesaro's men. There wasn't a reason to try that.
Well, go to the
I
bottle
knew
opener.
Harry wouldn't mind me using his bottle opener like this. Okay, Nico, you can let go.
Good thinking, George.
Right, I think our mission next will be to escape. Whilst we're running up here, what's today's egg count up to? What's Chrissy going to blow his eggs on next? $57. And just crossed 10. I have to think of some more things
Stay
to
back,
add.
Nico. They put guys at the top of the stairs.
Great. Now what are we gonna do?
Attack them and knock them unconscious?
Get real, George.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just find a way to get past them.
I'm assuming the way to get past them will be the lift that didn't do anything during our bit play last week. Because I'll never notice a big noisy lift coming up. If you left it tabbed in before you went to work, Royalty. Right, let's escape here, and hopefully that fellow hasn't been shot.
George, where are you going? We have to get out of here.
Trust me, Nico, this way is safer. And I've got a friend waiting outside. So, where had Bruno disappeared to?
Mr. Stobart, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
My apologies, but I must take the key from you.
George!
Quickly, mademoiselle. We must get him somewhere safe.
They managed to open it.
Did they take?
They took everything.
That is highly inconvenient. Now we must retrieve it.
How shall I find them?
Do not worry. I know where they will go next.
What about this place?
Not important. Our work is finished here.
This Stobart. He has powers.
I know. It is disconcerting, but not a problem. Kill them for me, Petra. Both of them.
With pleasure.
Surely they know where Nico's apartment is. Because they're not going to go anywhere else,
He's
are they?
coming round.
How can you tell?
No joking, please, Andre.
It was a big shock.
How do you think I felt when you brought him in here?
Ow!
Slowly, George.
I feel like somebody plugged me into the national grid.
You are one lucky bunny, George.
There's good news and bad news.
It usually is. Give me the good news first.
When you were attacked, you managed to steal something.
Mm-hmm. The bad news?
Your attacker stole the crystal artifact and got away.
That's not all the bad news, though, is it?
What is Nico
Oh, don't
doing?
be silly, George. Andre and I are just good friends.
Very good friends.
Oh, you don't change.
Nor you.
We don't need this, Andre. This is what you grabbed when you fell.
Weird. Have you worked out the markings?
They are quite baffling us.
We should pool our knowledge.
You're right, Nico.
Here we've got Andre, the ultimate and original simp. Let's see what this tool has to say.
What have you discovered, Andre?
The Voynich manuscript holds the secrets to how this dragon power can be used.
But Vernon had only worked out part of it for himself before he was killed.
He did find out that the Key of Solomon is crucial to the success of any plan.
No, royalty.
Bruno, would you like to bring these guys up to speed?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, recap what you know.
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, where shall I start?
Well, tell them about the dragon cult.
Ah, yes. The dragon cult was formed by Susaro after death of Grand Master at St. Ninians. He pulled together remnants of Neo-Templars and made them into his own organization.
Sounds like he should be thanking you, not trying to kill you.
He continues the work started by Grand Master, using what they call dragon energy for his own purposes.
This power is about to peak.
It runs in cycles, each 12,000 years long. The current cycle is reaching its zenith. Susaro knows where is the Temple of the Dragon. It contains the means to enhance the power build-up, an extraordinary device known as the armillary.
I think Nico's caught in her idle animation. Either that, I was just trying to gesture for the free blokes for Bounty time.
What's the Key of Solomon?
It's an ancient book that's reputed to hold the wisdom of Solomon.
Ah, this is a falsehood. It is an ancient stone device encrusted with crystals.
Uh-oh.
That's the thing we took from the safe. It must have been one of Cesaro's men who stole it back.
Or a different group entirely.
But who?
Who knows? These people don't like appearing in the history books.
Calm down there, Chrissy.
What's the purpose of the Key of Solomon?
Remember, I told you about the Temple of the Dragon?
The main power source.
There is a machine there. They call it the armillary. Once it is running, the key is used to create a huge burst of dragon power.
If Cesaro's got the armillary running, why hasn't he used the key already? Why keep it in a safe in Paris?
Because you have to use the key at precisely the right moment. There is just a tiny door of opportunity.
You mean window?
A window? Not a door?
I know, it makes no sense.
Okay. The window lasts just a few days. Susaro is waiting for that window.
What are your thoughts, Nico?
I keep thinking about the diagram. Is it a convergence of ley lines?
It's possible, but I have never seen one like it.
This could be how Cesaro found the location of the temple.
But yes, you are right.
This stone we found at the theater.
Yes.
I've seen this exact symbol before.
My dear George, it is a Greek omega symbol. You're bound to have seen it before.
No, I mean this exact same style.
Of course. The Congo.
That's right, in the caves.
The slot in the wall.
Exactly. We got a lot of clues, but I think we've still got a way to go. The only solid lead we've got is the artifact and the jungle cave.
I think I know where this is heading.
You're right. The Congo.
Oh, we're going to meet up with that bloke again, aren't we, if we're going back to the Congo?
Oh, I wanted to give the Jeep back, but I couldn't find no one to give it back to. So, I set up my own taxi company, just to keep busy, like.
Lucky we found you.
Yeah, very lucky.
Yep. You wouldn't get any of the locals driving up here. I'll stay here. Keep an eye open.
Turn the meter off, okay?
Ha! Very funny.
Let's have a little rummage around before we go to the obvious door. Might as well see if there's anything else that needs to be picked up. Let's talk to this Muppet as well.
You okay, Harry?
Sure, mate.
Surely we could just climb through those gaps there. They're definitely big enough to at least get Nico through.
Nico?
Yes, George?
This is it, Nico. Chumley's workshop. The Omega door is just inside.
Okay, let's go.
She's doing it again.
The last person to lock this was probably Cesaro.
Any luck?
Nope. I tried to get out of here last time, but it was impossible. Now I can see why.
What have we got then? Oh, hang on. It has to be done.
That wasn't the right approach.
Oh, we can't use them on her. What we're going to use then?
That wasn't quite right.
It was just the time to beat it with a rod.
I can't get the rod into the gap between the doors.
I know he loved flashing the underwear around in the previous game, didn't he? Maybe it's because it's boxer shorts this time. That's not his special red panties. Maybe he's wouldn't both pull it.
Nico, try pulling on the doors, would you?
Nope, he can't get his rod in, royalty.
Pull, Nico, pull.
Good thinking, George. Not very subtle, but it worked.
Hey, lady, saddle costs extra.
Have they rebuilt the machine? Nope, it's still a wreck. Let's just see, was there anything? I knew we were definitely coming back here because it was too obvious that that's like gap in the door when we were here.
Hey! Did you feel that?
Some kind of earth tremor, I think.
His body's just still here.
Nico?
Yes, George?
I never did figure out how his machine really worked.
Never mind. He's not going to need that patent now.
See the symbol on the wall? It's a perfect match for the alphabet stone we found in Paris.
We must be on the right track, George. So what's the next step?
Figuring out what the next step is? I guess.
Right, let's see if there's anything else to pick up. Nope. Right, we'll go straight for the door now. It was the end of the second game where there was that elaborate door puzzle, wasn't there?
The stone is the same shape as the slot. It must have been designed to fit. Hey, Nico! I think this is some kind of key.
Something's happening.
Weird, huh? A piece of stone from Paris opens a secret door in the Congo.
You know, this place was built to guard something.
We better watch out for traps then.
Save.
Look, Nico.
Just what I need. Another dead guy.
But how did he get in? We have the only key to the place.
Through the roof, I guess.
Well, that'll teach him to drop in uninvited.
Hang on, can you see those spikes at the side there? Just save again.
George, wait!
What was her expression there?
Thanks, Nico. That was a close call. I'm gonna look around, try and find another way across.
Okay, but be more careful.
I'm guessing, yeah. So as we're slowly going across here, has anyone been up to anything exciting today? I had the joyful, mind-numbing task of doing all of my accounts today.
Whoa!
That was a big one.
The dialogue just gets worse, doesn't it? Just been working and sleeping. It's the best way to do it.
No way was I gonna put my hands in there.
Oh, do we still have the rod? Oh, hang on, these are movable. Right, where can we move them to, though, is the question. We still have the rod. There we go.
Come on, Nico! It should be safe to cross now!
You'd better be right, George!
Hurry, will ya? Oh. Can't hold it much longer!
George?
Yeah. That expression on the close-up, though, in the doing his own bouncy.
Yes, George?
The spikes must have been a surprise.
I do hope he hadn't come far.
Right, what do we need to do next? It's obviously some sort of like move the things puzzle. But where do we have to get up to? Or is it just a case of just getting up there? So where are we going? Up there? Is there anything over here? Surely we don't want to be going back over there. Oh, hang on. Maybe we need to examine the body, don't we? Because it wouldn't be a Monday unless we fingered up a corpse.
Phew! That was close.
Right, let's go get the other one now. Push that in. Lost his grip there. Climb up. Oh, I was going to say this could end up in a crunch. Alright, we'll just have to risk it. And we can't step back again, can we? Where's the body? Is it here? Oh, it's here, that's alright.
Another corpse. Oh, this is making my stomach turn. There's a cloth with some kind of emblem on it. Wait, there's something inside it.
What are you shouting for?
I carefully unwrapped the cloth. It was a scarf embroidered with a coat of arms. Wrapped inside the scarf was a metal plate. It was decorated with a lightning symbol.
Is that like the lightning symbol that was on the stone at the place on the ground in Paris?
I'd found the metal plate on the corpse. It had a lightning symbol embossed on it.
Alright, let's show these to Nico. Oh, look at that. There's a door there. We couldn't see that from the camera angle that we were at before. Look at that. You just think that was the wall.
Nico?
Yes, George?
We can't talk to her about these things. Or maybe we can force them on her.
Well, that wasn't very realistic.
Last week we spent 10 minutes looking for that door that was disguised as a wall.
Wow!
Well, that's clearly the way out.
And these are clearly not ordinary floor tiles.
Right, I've seen this movie. Wasn't Jova spelt with an I? Right, we're going to have to save it here because you know the floor's going to fall away, but we have to test it to be sure. Oh, yeah. People pate.
Gotta be real careful from here on in.
No! With a crunch. So I assume that makes the path safe.
I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to stand on those tiles for me.
Sure, George.
There, stand on the fish.
Can you stand on the fish stone, please?
Alright, hang on. Fish. Oh no, we'll be able to see it, won't we? Alright, that's alright. I was thinking we're going to have to like make a note of which route we're going to have to take. But you can't really see it from here. Does this lock them? Good. And then we'll enter the inventory.
Hey, Nico. Can you stand on the scorpion stone, please?
There we go. Very carefully. Now what's going to be the route from here? Stand on the snake, do you reckon? Because then we can get to that one there.
Can you stand on the snake stone, please?
Fish.
Can you stand on the fish stone, please?
She jumps between these tiles pretty quickly, doesn't she? Bird.
Can you stand on the bird stone, please?
Alright, so now we need... Which one do we actually need to go to? Oh, we clipped it.
No!
And yet she's still standing on that one. I think what we might do is we might save it as we go. Exactly. Royalty. That's snake. Oh, we can't save it. Bastards. Ish. Bird. Oh. At least he's not calling them out every time now, I suppose. Oh, this is where we got crunched. Yeah, it must be this way. Let's just walk really, really slowly. So what do you reckon from here? Bird again. here. I can't really get anywhere, can we? Nope, that must be a dead end. I bet we have to double back to the south route that was from these. Right, does this give us anything? No, we can't redeploy. Oh no, we can get the bird. Because you know video game logic. You have to go all the way back to the start. Then we get a fish. Then one of them. Then a snake. Oh, I wish we could save it right now. Still can't save it.
Hey, Nico! There aren't any pressure pads at this end. I'll go on ahead and see if I can find a way to get you through.
Okay, George. I'll be here.
Now we've saved. Now just make sure there's nothing to pick up here. Nope. Nothing on that side. Oh, look at that! They didn't put the ceiling in. You can see a gap. The blackness of the void.
There was a way out at the far end of the corridor, but there wasn't much floor left.
This is clearly very, Indiana Jones. Bye, Nico. Can he jump off that, you reckon? Nope. Why would they let us climb across here? I bet there's nothing in this gap and we can just walk straight across it. It's just been painted to match perfectly. Jump across there. Down again.
The crystals in the rock gave off an eerie blue light. The crystal was embedded in the rock. There was no way to remove it.
Oh, we still got our rod. Let's belt it with a rod.
I wasn't gonna do that.
These are the same sort of crystals as what we saw in the place under Paris. Right, what we got then? So it looks like this room goes quite high, doesn't it? Anything down here before we start climbing this pyramid?
The crystal was embedded in the rock. There was no way to remove it.
Plenty of stray bits lying around though. That looks like a one that we can push off. We can't climb up there yet. Ah, look, they look like movable rocks there, don't they? Right, let's have a little look over here first before we,
Ow!
a balancing game then. I bet we need to get all 3 of those up there, do we? For George's fat ass. So, we need to get that top one there across to here maybe, so that we can shift that one across there and that one there to fit in the gap. That. This might take a while to move all these bits and bobs across. So did you make much more progress on drying out the ocean today? I only went on for like a little bit today, and when I was having a little break from doing all the accounts, I built another TNT machine. Oh bugger! We need to move that block all the way back. I should have moved that other one first. Back to the start. I've started the process of digging the north flying tunnel in the Nether. I'm going to save the rest and do. Well, I've left the machine where I've left it. I'm going to leave the machine there until after the stream tomorrow. I'll probably maybe do about 30 blocks on the stream. What's that there? Too tired to do too much of it today. I don't think it'll be long before we're finish drying it out though, because it must be like less than half now to do. That one there. I know I remembered to leave the sponges in a chest this time though. Just find the motivation, yeah. Your motivation is to not get slapped and to do Rotir's bidding. Yeah, just don't have the willpower today. Right. Can he climb up there? Yes. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I'm thinking about this in the wrong direction here. Let's push that there. Then I'll have to pull this back a block. Then we can slide it straight the other block across the top. Well, surely it's high enough. Surely that gap over there is high enough that he could just scramble up the side. But I suppose he couldn't manage that tiny little 1 foot bit of soil, could he? He had to go around like 3 different frames in the last game. When he was wandering around that tropical island. Noises he makes. The visuals as well. Calm down, Chrissy. all the characters that we have. It's very, very few characters that we play in any of these games where where they can go more than like 10 foot without gasp for breath. It's a very long block puzzle, isn't it? We go. I'm gonna open the game files and get those sound effects. What we got here then? This looks like, it reminds me of like some sort of like sci-fi drilling laser.
A huge crystal pointed toward the next chamber. At the other end, 4 smaller crystals were set inside cylindrical hollows. This one wasn't going to move anywhere.
Okay, so what's the puzzle then? And a control panel there, maybe is. Right, so that's got four things on it. Does that match the 4 things on there?
The device appeared to be some sort of control console. There was a large circular dial and a panel standing proud of the surface. Fantastic! The machinery floated across the floor as if it weighed no more than a feather.
It's going to be like that Tetris puzzle that we did.
Hey, nice.
Turning the dial made the central disc rotate just like a turntable.
Alright, so we have to line these up in some way. Before we do this, I want to go and see what that... There's like an entranceway at the bottom.
The device appeared to be some sort of control console. There was a large circular dial and a panel standing proud of the surface.
Just want to see if there's anything in that door first of all. And then we'll start fiddling with these. Just in case there's like a clue.
It was a touch-sensitive panel. For the moment, it seemed to be inactive. Touching the panel had no effect. For the moment, it seemed to be inactive.
I just want to see what's through this door.
Above the exit was a lightning symbol, just like the one in Paris.
Okay, another puzzle.
It was a touch-sensitive panel.
Right, one puzzle at a time. Go back to the big room. That has slots for 4. That has slots for 4. Oh, that has slots for 4. And this one has 3. Alright, let's just try the machine, I suppose, and see what happens. Why did that one move this time? Alright, so that's rotating that.
Nope.
Thought that might have slid into that one.
It wouldn't fit that way around. It wouldn't move in that direction. It wouldn't work that way around.
We'll figure out which way, like which one does it want to slide into. Let's just slide in that one again.
It wouldn't work that way around.
I'm pressing here, nothing's happening. And then go back to that one, it's moving, but the other one's now not moving at all.
It wouldn't work that way around.
So that's got 3 slots there. So you would think these two would go together somehow. Because when I'm like moving them out, it's then like got the interact button, but then the interact button's not actually like making any changes. I don't know exactly which one of these pieces is like queued up at one time. So I press, right, see now this one's moving and I don't know why it chose that one.
It wouldn't fit that way around.
Because it must be that these obviously all slide together. See now, rotated that back and then forth, and then this one's now started to move.
It wouldn't work that way around.
Try them each in each position and so I suppose and see what happens. So now I'm pressing it and nothing's happening. Because I'm rotating it the same direction, you know, using the Y button every time. So when it comes to the middle, you've got no choice but to rotate it.
Not that.
Then it's just going back. If it would tell us which one I'm interacting with, we could do this easily. But it just seems to be random as to which one it's moved. See, that's got 3, and that's got 3, so you'd think if that came back and rotated. And now this one's moving.
It wouldn't fit that way around.
Right, so are we pushing them all down there?
Hey, it worked.
Like nothing happened there. Ah, is the energy flowing in one direction?
The second piece moved into place perfectly. I held my breath as the final piece glided into place. Excellent.
So we must have to fire up the machines in both rooms.
Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow. Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow.
Alright, let's keep it firing into the other room then, because why not? Save. So what do we think the... Oh, right. It's one of these puzzles, so everything has to go at the right angles to get to an end point, but where's the end point so we know where we're going? Ooh, where do you think the end point is? Alright, so we must have to shoot through there to hit that panel then. Question is, where is through there? What can we get? Is there some steps that we can get around there, do you think? No. From the other angle, it just looked like there was like a gap. So, where... Ah, there it is. So, it has to get bounced into there. That's obviously the goal.
Above the door was the lightning sign. This was definitely the way to the power source. The signal from the lever only illuminated one side of the lightning symbol. Grasping the ring at the bottom of the pole, I was able to turn the crystal through 90-degree increments. Rotating the crystal deflected the energy beam on towards the next crystal.
Then to that one. And that one's already set up. Ooh, dead end. Alright, is there a one that we've missed somewhere then perhaps that we could have bounced it off? Let's see, so it comes in here. So we need to get it to hit that one, like this one here, so that it can deflect to there. So we'll just get this one set up now, because you know which angle it's going to have to come in from. So that comes across here. Turn it away. Yeah, I didn't think so. So yeah, it's got to always follow the direction of the poles, hasn't it? So is there one down here that we haven't seen? We're to reverse the direction.
The machine was far too big and heavy to move by hand.
So this one, you reckon, Chrissy? The third one. Alright, so what are all the other ones for then? Oh, that's why we can reverse it. It's like a tractor beam, isn't it? This little bit here, we must have to drag it to put it on top of here. Let's go and see what's up the stairs first before we do anything else, though.
Hey, Nico.
I wonder if we'll get her on reversing duty, maybe.
I had no reason to try. I had no reason to try that.
Right, where can we grip this one from then? Let's just rotate that. Let's rotate it again. Right, now we have to go, I reckon, back through here. I don't know why entirely. Didn't actually look to see what the mapping was like.
Operating the device reversed the direction of the energy flow.
Now, will this drag that other piece over that plate? Two control panels to be activated at the same time, do you reckon? Oop, wrong way. Shouldn't we have to have that facing that way? Look, there she goes again. Yep, like any science fiction movie and TV show reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Hey, Nico, will you operate this panel?
Sure, George. I'd be delighted to.
She's going to fiddle with those dials.
Okay, Nico. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now!
Hey.
You know, on our day, we're pretty damn good, Nico.
Unbeatable, George.
Can we speak to her at all?
Hey, Nico. There's a panel which makes the lightning symbol above the door light up, but that's all it seems to do.
We must have missed something.
There's a panel which makes the lightning symbol above the door light up, but that's all it seems to do.
We must have missed something.
Let's see what's behind our mystery door now. But we'll get somewhere that's outside that we could have walked to instead of going through the
God,
temple. We could have just walked
This
around.
is getting serious.
We're gonna have to move fast, or this whole place will come down.
It's all going jiggly. Oh, we can't save. This looks like something that's going to collapse underneath our feet, doesn't it?
I can feel the power, George.
We must be close now.
Through there, you think?
Yep. Nico, I want you to know, if anything happens to me,
Yes.
you can have my Tintin collection.
Thanks, George. I'm so touched.
I can't see any way of opening this. It just wouldn't budge.
What about if we put...
I had no reason to try that.
About... We pick up something else that was weird. But the silver coin. What was that for?
I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, that was Glastonbury, wasn't it? The silver coin. So what do we reckon?
I can't see any way of opening this.
What's this on the wall?
The panel has a slight recess. See the lightning symbol? You know the metal plate I got off Mr. Spiky back there? It had the same symbol. I think it worked. Damn! The plate seems to fit, but then it just pops out.
You have all the all the diorite. Have we got anything we can use to wedge it, maybe? Or can we just get Nico to hold it in place? Pick it up.
The plate was still warm.
Can we... We can't use it with Nico.
There wasn't a reason to try that. Touching it doesn't work. Sure feels good, though.
It's just so wrong. So much of the dialogue in this game. What's that there? Oh no, you couldn't leave Chrissy with that kind of responsibility.
There wasn't a reason to try that. I think it worked. So, got any ideas what to do next?
We need to get through that door over there, George.
No. You're kidding me.
There must be something around here to help us get inside.
How do we keep the plate in there?
The plate was still warm.
Which suggests to me that it's radioactive. Maybe we can ram the box of shorts in there. Actually, let's just take the... Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I have to wait for this animation now.
I think it worked. The plate was still warm.
Right, let's turn away. No, it doesn't let anything cycle through in our inventory.
The plate fits into the recess, but it keeps falling out.
Have you tried holding it in place?
So, Got any ideas what to do next?
We need to get through that door over there, George.
No. You're kidding me.
There must be something around here to help us get inside.
Maybe if we're quick enough.
I think it worked. No way was I doing that. Ouch! That's hot! Without anything to protect my hand, it was too hot to hold in place for more than a few seconds.
Yep, so he's going to use the... use his boxers, do you reckon?
The plate was still warm.
Shit, we can't just combine them with it.
I think it worked. That wasn't such a good
Damn.
idea. The plate seems to fit, but then it just pops out. The plate was still warm.
We have to do like a cut of all of his dialogue, don't we? We'll try it with what was the other one? The scarf, like you said, because it was wrapped in that, wasn't it? Takes ages
I
before
think
we
it
get to
worked.
the menu. Here we go.
Well, I can't hold the plate and get through the door at the same time. Nico?
Yes, George?
Hey, Nico, take this scarf. You can use it to hold the metal plate over that panel.
And what will you do?
I'll go through the door and check it out.
Uh-oh.
There you go, George. Hurry!
The position of those
It was
animations were
amazing.
all wrong.
Just like the power site back in Paris.
Quick save.
There was a column of energy. And there, again, a stone held in its beam. I wondered if this was also a key like the Omega Stone.
Now, you know something's going to happen here, don't you? Just save it again, just to be sure.
What happened?
It was like Paris, but without the bloodshed.
Yeah?
I got another stone. Guess what? It's got a symbol. An alpha. The alphabet stone had an alpha symbol on its surface.
So do we escape here now? Because we can't talk to Nico anymore.
Stop right there, Stobart. And you.
Well, Nico, if it isn't your co-star from that little show in Paris.
Still giving us some performance, I see.
Maybe she's stalking you.
Shut up, both of you. And give me the key.
The key? Oh, I'm terrible with keys. You'll have to remind me. Which key was that again?
Don't play games, Stobart. I know you've got it. You stole it from the safe.
Oh, the Key of Solomon.
Why didn't you say?
Give it to me.
We'd love to.
But...
We don't actually have the key here with us. We left it back home.
So, you haven't got it.
No.
That is a shame. A big shame.
Yep. Real sorry you've had to come all this way for nothing.
Oh, it's not a wasted journey.
Oh, good.
I was going to kill you anyway.
Come on, George! Let's get out of here!
That was close.
You can say that again. Come on, George. We have to move fast.
Didn't even see the key thing come up to press.
Come on, George! Let's get out of here!
Just keep an eye on the corner of the screen.
That was close.
You can say that again. Come on, George. We have to move fast.
Then up here. How far do we have to backtrack? Oh, that far.
Harry! Let's go!
Where to?
Grand Central. Where the hell do you think?
Just get us out of here!
Anyway, now you're back, George. I'd appreciate a little business advice. I'm thinking of making a career change again. Get out of the taxi like and into something a little more, well, with a...
And the look on your face when the spike shot out.
See what happens when you leave Andre on his own for 5 minutes?
Nico, I'm sorry,
Andre, what happened?
Some guys, they turned the place over.
But why?
They wanted the key of Solomon. We said we didn't have it.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, it's just a couple of scratches, Andre. He'll get over it. But where's Bruno?
They took him.
And you let them?
Now listen here, George. I passed out.
Chickened out, more like.
What's he doing here?
When I came round, he was just here. He's been on the phone ever since.
Who is he, anyway?
He's a pig, that's who he is. A cretin. An idiot. A smooth-faced, wooden-headed...
Ah, the cop who locked you up. I have to hand it to him. He must have guts.
And just what does that mean?
So, tell us about the fellas who beat you up, Andre.
One of them was a real gorilla. Flap, I think they called him.
Flap?
Cesaro's men. You've got a nerve.
That is one of the requirements of the job, mademoiselle.
I should kick you out.
If you wish.
2 days you kept me in the cells.
So I'm told.
You mean you didn't know?
I was reassigned to another case.
So why are you here now?
Mademoiselle Collard's file was stolen from my desk. I thought she might be in danger.
So, whoever did this has a contact in the police?
More than one. You remember the red sports car, mademoiselle? All information regarding it has suddenly become classified.
Cesaro has powerful friends, then.
Cesaro?
He's... a powerful man.
A recluse.
A cult leader. I wrote an article about him once. He seems to have it in for me.
He certainly has influential contacts. A man answering the description of your Monsieur Ostwald was slipped through customs at the airport just hours ago. Even though he was clearly drugged, officials were told to turn a blind eye.
Where were they headed?
They boarded a flight to Prague.
What on earth would Cesaro be doing in Eastern Europe?
It is clear there is some kind of conspiracy. Not just in my department, but across the whole force. Perhaps the whole country. If mademoiselle will permit, I would like to offer my assistance. That is very kind of you, Inspector. No, it is not kindness. It is my duty.
Maybe you can check out your databases for Cesaro. Location, history, stuff like that?
Very well. I shall get onto it right away. Why didn't you tell him what's really going on?
And create more suspicion for ourselves? I don't think so.
This way, he thinks he's helping. What now?
What if it's those thugs?
I don't think they'd knock, Andre.
Beatrice!
Bonjour, mademoiselle. I hope you don't mind. I got your address. I need to talk.
Of course. Come in.
Who's this gorgeous creature, George?
Who dug her up, you mean?
What?
Oh, nothing. You've never met her?
Never had the pleasure.
Let me introduce you. This is George, and this is Andre.
Very pleased to meet you.
Hi.
George is American.
Wow! Roswell? Kennedy? The moon landings?
You got it. 3 of our greatest hits.
This is Beatrice. She's Vernon's, she was a friend of Vernon.
Have you any more news? Do you know who?
He was killed by a woman called Petra. She was working for some kind of secret group.
White supremacist, huh?
Worse, megalomaniacs.
They sound scary.
There's just one, really. A man called Cesaro. He controls a group that used to be known as the Neo-Templars.
Vernon used to talk about the Templars. Who were they?
They were founded in the Holy Land over 800 years ago, set up to protect Christian pilgrims from the Muslim armies. They grew in wealth and numbers to the point where even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. The last Grand Master was burned alive in 1314.
But you think they're still out there?
Different groups, yes.
And they killed my little Snooky.
They did?
We don't know it was the Templars who did this.
They might try and kill us all.
They attacked me. Look, you can see.
You poor man. But you fought them off. You are alive. You must be so brave.
Foolhardy, perhaps.
How about just plain fool?
You're right, Beatrice. We're no longer safe here.
I've moved into Vernon's old flat. You could stay with me.
Sounds like a good plan.
Hold on. We need to do something about Bruno.
How? All we know is that he was taken to Prague.
Then we should find out where in Prague he's been taken.
And just how do we do that?
Remember the office back in the theater?
The one with the trigger-happy goon?
There was obviously stuff in there worth defending.
You think there could be a clue?
Worth a try. I'll go. You shift our gear over to Beatrice's place.
I'll help.
And book us some tickets to Prague.
Why should I do that?
You're the one with the money, George. Before we go anywhere, Beatrice, there's a message on the DVD I think you should see.
We're back at the theatre now. And I think that is probably a really good place to leave it until next week. So we're just almost on the hour-and-a-half mark anyway there. So we'll save that there. So yeah, we'll continue this one next week. I have no idea how long the game is. Knowing our luck, we'll get 10 feet next week and that'll be the end of the game. So anyway, let's hop out and we will see where is Chrissy going to get all of his bonus bonus eggs from. What's that? He's just so into it. Yes, this is a really good series of games. This one, like I said when we started doing all the point and click adventures, the Simon the Sorcerer's, Grim Fandango's, and the Broken Sword. Well, I suppose Broken Sword and Simon the Sorcerer are me number ones, with, of course, with Simon being on top. But right, let's go and see where we can get. How do you get out of this thing again? Oh, there it is. What? 5.5 hours in the game so far. Right, whilst it does its weird resolution thing. Oh, hang on, I've rearranged these buttons. Oh, here it is. Right. Let's close that because I need to reset the view from the crazy tiny resolution that we play that game in. No, that's the Alan Wake screen. There we go. Right, let's head over to Twitch and see if anyone's on that we can go and raid. Okay, quite a few choice for tonight. So we have Anita just chatting. We have Thingy Day doing a talk show. I have no idea. TYT, which will be doing their daily coverage, or Volt's playing Breath of the Wild. So where would you like to get your bonus eggs from today? And hopefully we'll do it before it time's out. Just check that's on mute there as well. You want to go over to Vault Swan? All right, I'll trigger that one there, and hopefully it'll trigger correctly, because we had a little bit of bother the other day, didn't we? So tomorrow, we'll be back on the server tomorrow, and the primary mission is we're going to go and gather up. Well, we're going to dismantle an end city. So I'll pick like one that's not too big, and we're going to dismantle it, and we'll probably dismantle a good chunk of the island underneath it as well. I'd also try and come back with a whole load of the plant fruit things, whichever one that you have to shoot them off with the arrows in, whichever block it is you get. I can never remember which one's which. I know what the symbol is in the hotbar when I'm clicking on it, but I can never remember which one's called which. But that's for tomorrow. So I hope you enjoyed that one there. We will return with more Broken Sword next Monday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.